is time for Drew's News, bringing you that good news pill straight from Capitol Hill. And with me at the desk, co-president of this tiny news nation, it's Ross Mathews.
Hello. Hello, everybody.
Okay, this season, we're taking our news show on the road. And today, it is beyond an honor to be in our nation's capital, Washington, D.C. Ross, did you ever think that we would be reporting from the mall, the Lincoln Memorial?
Never in a million years. This is crazy, but hello, DC.
Hello, DC!
Amazing.
All right, let's get to our first news story. First up, the White House is just down the road, and while so many presidents have come and gone, decorated and redecorated, they all did agree on one thing. A home is not a home without a fluffy thing in it.
Thank you.
And presidents are just like us. They love their pets. Ross, you love your doggies.
Hello, I have 3 of them.
That's right, and I have 2. And the New York Times did a deep dive on first pets throughout White House history. Lincoln himself had dogs, cats, and a pair of goat brothers.
What?
And a turkey.
Oh, because you just throw the turkey in.
LBJ was smitten with his little mutt, Yuki, who sat on his lap when he signed bills.
Oh, I love that.
I know, me too. Good luck. Good omen. And in fact, 31 out of 46 presidents had dogs. But that's just the tip of the pet iceberg. Taft had a cow named Pauline, and she grazed the South Lawn and provided fresh milk and butter.
This is utterly fascinating. No, not with the otters.
I can't help it. It's where my mind goes.
You're milking it for all it's worth.
I always am. This one I really liked. Fun fact, Coolidge had a raccoon named Rebecca, who was meant to be Thanksgiving dinner, but became BFFs with the First Lady just in time. By the way, raccoon for dinner?
Thanksgiving?
JFK had a pony named Macaroni, and Woodrow Wilson kept the lawn trim and tidy with a soft and fluffy flock of sheep. In a Ross Mathews White House, who would be your menagerie?
Well, hello, the first Chihuahua, the second Chihuahua, and the third Chihuahua.
I feel like they kind of already are that.
You know what? They're treated like that.
That's true.
I know. Well, next we've got a little taste of DC in food news.
Num, 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 num.
We've got a legendary DC dish that's been prepared the same way for 63 years, so you know they are doing it right. It's the delicious chili from Ben's Chili Bowl, and this family business is run by the Ali family, and they've kept their chili recipe secret since 1958. That's what I call Secret Service.
Yeah.
They've served it to everyone from Duke Ellington, Barack Obama, even Martin Luther King Jr. And we have some right here. Now they're serving us. Look, Drew, chili!
I'm so excited.
And we love chili. Ready? Okay.
Oh my God.
All right. I see you, Ben. This is good. Yeah.
OMG.
Oh my gosh. I wish I could share with you, but that's like not allowed. Sorry.
Oh my gosh, this is the best chili I've ever had.
Yum.
Okay. Next, since we're in D.C., Rossi, we must discuss some of the biggest issues facing our nation. It's time to tackle some topics, just a notch down from hot in a segment we like to call warm topics. We're not controversial.
No, this is
here.
just nice and warm.
Yeah.
All right, let's kick it off with warm topic number 1. The Wall Street Journal reports, you know the smiley face emoji?
Yes.
Okay, well, it's causing some generational debate because older people think the smiley emoji is just a smiley emoji. But Gen Zers, some are saying they see it as sarcastic, even passive aggressive. Like when they send it to you, they're not really sending you a smiley face, they're sending you this. Ugh. And it's really sent me into a spiral because all these times I'm thinking people are sending me a smiley face, they're really rolling their eyes at me.
Gosh, this is what the young people call chuggy. Like, it's just so over already, you know?
That's right.
The smiley face is apparently chuggy. I don't think there's anything to misinterpret here. It's a smiley face. You know, everything in life is getting so sensitive. It's like we're just You know, now it's the smiley face emoji we have to worry about. What next?
Just keep it simple. Even if you're rolling your eyes at me, I'm going to think it's a smiley face.
Don't send me a smiley face and be passive aggressive. You just give it to me good.
Okay, that's a promise.
Okay,
I
good.
will. All right, warm topic number 2. The Washington Post reports that despite the workplace moving to Zoom, coworkers are still hooking up like crazy. Yes! 50% of workers say they currently have an office crush, and 25% started or continued an office romance this year, even despite Zoom. So, Drew, I gotta know, when it comes to workplace hoochie coochie, are you for it or against it?
I am for it. You know, I've dipped my pen in the company ink a time or two.
What?
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. How many of you spend almost as much time at work as you do with your friends and family or home life? You know, I have fallen in love at work. I'm not alone. Look at how many actors have met on a film and fallen in love. I mean, I think a lot of coworkers in an office, kids at high school, when you are confined together, this is what happens. You get to know each other. And I always hope that it's through getting to know someone that you really fall in love with them, rather than just looks, because you should fall in love from the inside out. I think it's more everlasting. So, you know, maybe those hot hookups that are all about physical attraction, those may be a little worrisome in the workplace. But then I also think it's kind of like, it was fun, it was surface, move on, you know?
I hear you, and I think if you find the one and there's that thing going on, you should do everything in your power to make it happen, including finding another job. because I think if that's all happening in the workplace, it's super uncomfy for everybody else you work with. So if it's just a fling, fine, but if it's something more, you just have to make it work in real life, and I don't think that's a long-term solution.
I also think if you do take the risk of a work romance, you have got to be an adult about what happens if it doesn't work out.
Yes.
And that's kind of on you.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's on you, because you're the one that would do this.
And I have.
Yeah. And who knows, it could happen again.
Ross, you coming over to my side?
I'm going to have more of this chili and think about it.
Ross, I would say this.
What?
Any girl, man, anyone on the planet would be lucky to be with you.
Drew.
It's true.
Samesies.
I love you.
I love you more.